Hello there. My name is Philip Abankwa, an MBA TQM student at the University of Professional Studies. As part of our activities, we are joining the global celebration of World Quality Week 2025 under the theme Quality, Thinking Differently. When many people talk about quality, we often refer to it as inspection, correction, or checking whether our organization is meeting regulatory requirements. This year, we are saying that is the traditional way. In this our current dispensation, we are saying that quality must be thought of in a broader perspective. It is not just in the procedures, but it is in the culture that we build up. It is in the mindset, it is in the way of working. One quality guru by the name Edwin Deming once said, quality is not tested into a product, it is built into it. And this means that quality begins with how we design our processes, how we train our people, and how we make decisions. Another guru, Ishikawa, stated that the root of quality improvement is to learn by doing, is to improve continuously. So, quality is not just an act of checking, but it is a continuous journey. It is about continuous improvement. And one of my favorites, Philip Crosby, also reminded us that quality is free. So, what he meant was that we ought to do it right the very first time, because doing things right the very first time always costs less than correcting errors. So, this year's theme, Quality, Thinking Differently, encourages us to challenge our old assumptions and look at quality in a more strategic and integrated way. What does thinking differently really mean? We will look at this in three perspectives. To think differently would mean alignment, it would mean performance, and it would mean people. In terms of our alignment, we are saying that quality must be aligned to the organizational strategy. It should not be a standalone policy or a standalone department. Quality should support the mission and goals of the organization. When this happens, it strengthens our resilience and our competitiveness. So, in alignment, we are saying that whatever the organization is setting as a strategy, quality must align to it. We must have the support of top leadership when it comes to thinking differently. Come to performance, we are saying that quality must be proactive. Instead of waiting for problems to occur, we must identify risks early and use data and decision making tools to improve our performance. As one of the principles of quality, we are saying that we must have evidence-based decision making. One popular quote says that in God we trust, every other person must bring data. So we ought to have performance that is data driven. And the last one, when it comes to thinking differently, is the people. Quality, as they say, is everyone's responsibility. A true quality culture is built when individuals at all levels, whether be the strategic, the tactical, or the operational, understand their role in delivering quality. So everyone must have quality in mind if we ought to think differently. Let's take some examples. Example, if I work in a laboratory and a machine is giving inconsistent results, the traditional approach is to repeat the analysis and sometimes retest and just move on quietly. But when we talk about thinking differently, we are saying that we ought to investigate the root of the problem. Why is the laboratory apparatus giving inconsistent values? Then we come and adjust by calibrating it or fixing whatever the problem is, documenting it so that when such an event occurs, we know how to go about it. We are talking about a system of improvement. Another example we can look at is if, let's say, you work in customer service or in administration and your customers complain about delay in your service delivery. The traditional approach, and especially the Ghanaian way, is to just to render an apology. But we are saying that for us to think differently, we ought to have a quality mindset, improve our workflow, prevent future delays. What went wrong? What are the quality gaps? What are the delivery gaps that we have in there that is leading to the delays in our services? To conclude, I would like to quote a quote by Joseph Duran, which says that quality is fitness to purpose. It is not just about perfection, but it's about continuously delivering what is needed in a way that creates value. As we celebrate World Quality Week 2025, each of us can look at one process we are involved in and ask ourselves, how can this be clearer? How can this be simpler? And how can this be more consistent? This way, we are thinking differently and continuous improvement becomes the culture. I would like to express my appreciation to Dr. Akufawuto for her guidance and leadership, and also for fostering our understanding of quality management and TQM in general. Thank you very much, Doctor. So, as we celebrate World Quality Week, I would like us to know the quote. So, when we say World Quality Week 2025, you respond thinking differently. So, let's take it. World Quality Week 2025, thinking differently. Thank you and have a fruitful celebration.